Good morning and welcome back to my channel after what has seemed like absolutely forever since we last had a chat. And a lot has happened in these last couple of months. If you remember the last time we had this type of one-on-one chat, I was looking at getting back into trail running with all sorts of great ambitions. Terribly sorry about the road noise, truck coming past in the background, or should I say a bus going past in the background. Just wait for it to go past. And my ambitions of getting back on the trails, getting back running, has not quite panned out as I would have wanted it to. It literally a week ago was the 10-month anniversary of my knee injury, and that has curtailed a whole lot on the trail running front. And once again, I'm looking at getting this month, hopefully getting back in. My goal for by the end of this month is to be able to manage a 2-mile run. We'll see how that develops, and hopefully with these type of accountability videos, we'll see how we can go as far as getting that happening. As you can see from my outfit, I've been doing a fair bit of cycling in the in-between, and that has helped keep me sort of in shape. But having a trail running YouTube channel, it just felt a little bit incongruous to be talking about trail running and not actually doing anything. But at the same time, in the background over these past months, I've been at my computer typing away on my two blogs, those being trailrunplanet.com, which is obviously linked to this YouTube channel, and my other blog being worldpaddleinsider.com. Please, by all means, go and check out both blogs and let me know what you think about the content that I have there. It's especially on the trail running side, it's the type of content that complements to the type of content that I'll be putting out for you here. And my idea is, over the course of the next month or so, to be recording a whole lot of the type of evergreen YouTube content relating to running, relating to trail running that you've become accustomed to, and scheduling that out over a period of time so that you don't have to be waiting months and months and months before you see the next video from me. Now, one of the things that I have, as I said, I have been doing is getting out and riding my bike, and motivation for getting out and riding the bike is of vital importance. Luckily, this time of year we have fig trees along the roadside, so stopping and foraging some fresh purple figs is a useful way of giving yourself some motivation for getting out the door, and I've got a little insert that you'll have right here. Sorry about any traffic noise that might be coming up, but one of the benefits of riding my bike here in southern Spain at this time of year is that you have fig trees that are full of ripe figs, which allow for foraging along the way. Let me just make sure that I don't drop my phone while I'm picking one. As you can see, nice and ripe. And what's more, they taste so good. Then another thing that I've been doing is 13 miles away from where I live, in this little village that's behind me, is a fountain that's got fabulous spring water. So what I've been doing is loading up a backpack with water bottles, cycling the cycling the approximately 6.5 miles through to this village over here, filling up those water bottles, and then with the additional, about 8 kilograms, it's about 16 pounds of extra water weight strapped onto my back, I make the 6.5 mile journey back, and over the course of that entire 13-mile trip is about 1,000 feet of elevation gain. And then what I have been doing on one day a week is heading out on a slightly more difficult ride of about 15 miles. That's got about 3,000 feet of elevation gain, and that has certainly helped over these last couple of weeks. and once a week there's a ride out with a couple of friends, a cafe ride type of thing, which again is another useful excuse for getting out and actually getting moving, getting something done. So join me as I try to put out as much content as possible, especially over the course of the month of September, this being the 1st of September as a first step in that direction. Relating to that, I've got a challenge coming up whereby I'm wanting to try and put out approximately 30,000 words of blog content this month and recording 15 videos. Maybe from time to time as I'm going through the week I might record a vertical format short just to let you know how I'm getting along with that project of mine, if that's something that you'd like to be seeing. But with that, all that being said, you get out there, find your lots of people talk about excuses as far as excuses for not doing something. I'm looking at excuses in a completely different light. Find your excuse about what you can do to get you out of the door and going in the morning or in the afternoon if the afternoon is your optimal training time. So find your excuse. What is it that helps you get you out of the door and going? With that being said, time for me to put my little head sweats bandana back onto my head. Where are we? There we go. Not that I'll be scorched in the sunshine that much this morning, with it being slightly cloudy. Helmet back onto my head, and let me get going for the second half of my bike ride that'll hopefully have me back home in time to be able to prepare a workout for a gym session coming up in a couple of hours time. Then it'll be back to editing this video. But until the two of us meet again, stay carved up, stay healthy, stay safe out there on the trails. See you next time.